Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has asked the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to treat the South-South geopolitical region with fairness, justice and equity following the zoning controversy in the party ahead of the 2023 election. The governor said, having consistently voted for the PDP since 1999, the party should not ignore the South-South's contribution to its success. Wike, according to a statement by his special assistant media, Kelvin Eberi, gave the admonition during the meeting of PDP stakeholders in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State on Monday. He said, "The South-South is a pillar of the PDP. If the South-South is the pillar of the PDP, they must be treated with fairness, justice, and equity. It is not only when it comes to work, it is not only when it comes to giving votes that we all remember that the South-South is the pillar. When it also comes in terms of sharing, they should remember that this is the pillar of the party." Ahead of the 2023 general elections, Wike charged his colleagues, National Assembly members, and other stakeholders from the zone to set aside their differences in the overall interest of the PDP. "We have all said that Nigerians are waiting for PDP to take over in 2023. That is true. But we cannot take over if we are not united. We cannot take over if we do not work together," he said. The Rivers governor stressed that the only way PDP could wrest political power from the All Progressive Congress APC-led federal government in 2023 was for the party to remain united. He said Nigerians were already disenchanted with the APC-led federal government that had, through its economic policies, inflicted hardship on the masses. One thing that will hinder PDP in the forthcoming general election, the 2023 general election, is division. And division arises as a result of personal interest. People with different interests, personal interest, desperation, and all sorts, it leads to division. So even if majority of the fold are saying this, some persons, because of their personal interest, they will just be on the other side. We've seen that even personal interest has led some governors to even decamp from their political family, from their fold. They've gone to another party, not because the party is not performing, not because developments are not happening, but just for themselves, what they can get, what can come to their hands, positions they can occupy, and all of that. Anyways, Nyesom Wike, what he's saying right now is that PDP should treat South-South with fairness. The zoning controversy is still going on. In PDP right now, we've seen different politicians, even from the north, we are not even talking about the south, who are pushing seriously to become president. Atiku Abubakar is one of them. He mentioned that very soon he's going to be declaring his intentions. He's going to make it open. He's going to make it official. Although he's been doing a lot of underground work, he's been speaking, he's been meeting with different stakeholders. As a matter of fact, some of his ally and friends, they've put together 40 million to purchase form for him. We recall yesterday that one of the chieftains of the same party of PDP, Kazim Afuegba, was seriously criticizing him that the party has not even concluded on the zoning, on what to do, which region the ticket will be zoned to. You've gone ahead to purchase tickets and all of that. And Afuegba was warning the PDP leadership to beware of Atiku Abubakar. We recall that last year, Southern governors rose up from a meeting resolving that it is the turn of the South. Southern governors, it's the turn for presidency to go to the South. Although it's not being talked about which zone the presidency should go to. But many political analysts have argued that it is now turn of the Southeast, because looking at things, the presidency has touched Southwest through Olusegun Obasanjo. It has also touched South-South through former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. That in the southern part of the country is the Southeast that has been left out. That if there is anything like equity, justice, and fairness, then it ought to be the Southeast. And that also, because of the agitations going on, that the Southeast, the agitation in Southeast, IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, One of the things they've been crying about and lamenting is marginalization, that they've been marginalized. They are one region in the country that have been marginalized. But Wike is not seeing it from that angle. To Wike right now, he's already rooting for South-South, that the presidency should go to South-South. And he's giving his reasons. To him, he feels that South-South is the backbone, is the pillar that holds the whole of the South, that the South has a lot of role to play. We know that very well. That is why any election in the South is taken seriously, like that of the Edo 2020, the Edo governorship election. We saw the way the whole of the country watched with with peculiar interest. Everybody was following the election seriously, because that state, Edo State, is like a swing state. It's got a lot of hold on the other part of the region. For Wike right now, he's already pushing this through. He's telling PDP leaders, from his position in the party and being someone who have consistently voted for the PDP since 1999, to him, he feels that he's supported this party strongly. Even recently, he's been giving names that Wike is not the Indian Army. I don't know if we saw that report, that Wike is not like the Indian Army of PDP. Wike has got a very strong hold on that party. We know he's very influential in PDP as well. But him making this remark and this statement right now, telling the leaders of the party to give preference to the South. I don't know if that will make them really settle for South. PDP, they've not concluded, they've not decided which zone the presidency will go to. But before they will make that final decision, he's reminding them of all of the things the South have done for PDP, all of the contributions it has made, all of the votes. That it is not only when it comes to work that they remember. It's not only when it comes to giving of votes that they all remember the South is the pillar. That when it comes to terms of sharing, they should also remember that South is the pillar of the party. That ahead of the 2023 general elections, he's charging his colleagues, National Assembly members, other stakeholders from the zone to set aside their differences, to drop their personal interests. So invariably, he's sending words to even Atiku Abubakar, to other PDP members who are eyeing the seat, who are not from this region, to drop all of their personal differences, drop aside their self-interest for the overall interest of PDP. And he feels that the overall interest of PDP is to support the South, and that Nigerians are waiting for PDP to take over. But if they don't remain united, if they don't agree on one particular zone, if factions begin to arise, different factions, then they're already set out for failure. We'll see how all of this plays out, if the leadership will heed to what Wike is stating. Leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again on more updates. Bye.